I just wanna run it up.
Kind of check or something.
I've been really in the field, let up, yeah. I've been really in the field, let her rush, I let her feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Have to take it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Yeah.
Kind of check or something.
Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Count that too, count it up, count it up.
Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Need them ones, I need them fives, need them tens, I need that change to the safe, got blues inside. Greens and pinks, it's all the same. I still save and roll my change. Take some losses when I play, charge it to the game. I'm with L, yeah, I'm with T-Black, I'm with Reverend now. I'm with Bay, yeah, I'm with...
What's good, people? Hey, we got a special guest in the building. My guy, CG Ruthless, 49ers, fan. Hey, it's a tale of two cities. You already know how it is. Cowboys, 49ers. You know what I'm saying? We coming back regular season version this time, though. So, hey, how's it going, bro?
It feels good, man. Like you said, regular season type of edition, man. This is where you got to get your number one seed, man. You got to make a stamp, put a statement on this game, bro. This is a rivalry, man. This is more important than. Hey, let's be honest. Thursday night, who's playing?
I don't even think nobody really cares who's playing. Right?
Nobody cares.
this guy, we doing a show on this. That's how much we don't care about this game, man.
Yeah.
But
Sunday night football, the Niners versus Cowboys. This is a must watch. This is going to be the highest ratings, man. This is like the Super Bowl ratings, if I'm being honest.
This is like an NFC championship type of vibe, really. Everybody is going to see what either team made of. And, of course, your team, y'all, in my opinion, y'all are the top team. I think y'all like number one on offense on both sides of the ball. And that's big, y'all seem to have everything lined up. Y'all playing one of the best, playing the best football right now. Completely in all phases of the game. So, hey.
As a unit, as a unit, we've been playing a little better as a complementary football team.
Yeah.
So, you look at the way we started the previous years, we've had slow starts. This year, we're starting off the season on a fast start with 4-0. Dallas Cowboys on that schedule, man. So you know what time is this. So we got to get our shit together in this next matchup. So
for sure, man. Hey, and just a pivot on that. Y'all start off 4-0. See, I was hoping for us to start off 4-0. Y'all be 4, and we just come out and just.
I was predicting that too.
I wanted that, but see, when I looked at the schedule and I did a lot of schedule predictions, I always said it's gonna be one of those games that we lose that we have no business losing, and it came out to be the Cardinals. I did a live stream with my guy JC Cowboys, and I highlighted the Cardinal game as a trap game. I said I think this is gonna be a trap game. The way how everything was just knocking down, and here, behold, it was a trap game. It definitely snuck up on us.
I mean, you're gonna get some of those games.
You're gonna get them, man.
You're going to get one of those games, but I don't understand how the Cardinals just own you guys. I don't get it.
Man, you know what? They had our number for a while, man. We haven't beaten them since 2017. It's 2017.
Yeah, it's been
it's just a while, man. This is crazy. And out of all the times that I was like, man, we got this in the bag. They beat it.
I mean, if you look at the previous games with the way the Cardinals were playing, man, they were playing hungry. They were playing like close games. Like the Commanders, they should have won. The Giants, they should have won, but they blew that one. So maybe this game just made them more hungry. But then, what came into the following week 4? They were pumping their chests after they beat you guys. They were thinking they were coming into our stadium with that little, we beat the Cowboys. We're coming to your house, Niners. We're coming to your house.
And
then what we did to Arizona, bro? We said, nah.
Y'all beat them. Let me tell you something, man. Like when most teams play the Cowboys, that's like their like the lower tier teams. That's your Super Bowl. They want to be. They give us their all. If it's any other team, they give us their all, man. Even when the players said it. Even when the players So that's how it is with the
Yeah,
Cardinals.
well, what I saw last week, it looked like they were pumping their chest a little more on that game. Like, oh, we just beat Dallas, we could beat you guys.
Nah, man.
And we slapped them. We said, nah.
Nah, man. And that Cardinals game, it really pissed me off to the point where I'm like, we should have won that game. But it's basically, I think my team, they really just kind of, took them lightly, just to be real. I don't think they took the Cardinals and they got punched in the mouth. Rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? You can't take any team light, man.
But we taught you guys how to beat Arizona next time. So next time, look at the guidebook of how to beat the Cardinals. Pretty bad. It's by us.
We don't got to worry about that team. They ain't going over to no playoffs.
No. But if you look at the book on how to beat the Cardinals, week 4, the Niners just showed you how to do it.
Yeah,
Whipping them, play little hope. Like giving a kid the candy, but you're not going to give him the candy, then he cries for it. Then you whip him. Bam.
Yeah, you got to do that. Let's talk more about the 49ers now. You played the Steelers. You played the Rams.
The Rams.
Of course, y'all play the Cardinals. Of course,
the Giants on a short week.
The Giants. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I looked at some game film on your team. The one that I wanted to see the most was the Rams game because they gave y'all a little fight, man. It was kind of a fight to the end. How you feel about that game? What were your takeaways about that? I know y'all played close. I
think as far as the Rams, they're not getting enough credit that they deserve. I mean, they don't even have Cooper Kupp, and they're playing their hearts out there, and they're playing very close football games. I was kind of underestimating them because I said, well, Stafford's going to lose a step. Well, if they protect Stafford a little more, I think he'll be pretty good. I mean, Cooper Kupp wasn't out there, and they got this kid, Puka. Is this Cooper Kupp's clone or something? They need to get drug tests for that, man.
Playing just like it,
yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. They need to get a drug test for this Puka guy, bro. Did he get the Cooper Kupp syndrome or something?
No, man. But word have it, Cooper Kupp kind of been mentoring him a little bit. So
yeah, but he plays exactly like him. But when you look at the Rams, Sean McVay knows how to bring the team better, bro. They won a Super Bowl. Even with no matter what y'all say about the Rams, as much as I despise them, they won the damn thing that matters. So I got to give them their props, even though I despise them. But
yeah, man. But I was just looking out like, man, they kind of gave y'all a. So my question is, does the 49ers have a weakness? One thing I did zoom into the weakness is y'all right side on the offensive line. Tell me I tell me what you think about that, man.
Oh, you're not even lying about it. Like you can make a strong argument that pretty much one of the weakest spots on our offense is our right tackle. But then again,
the guard, man.
the guard, my boy Spencer. I don't know about that guy, man. I'm not gonna give him a hard time. I don't want to get the Jake Brendel treatment. I want to leave Spencer alone because he's my guy.
Yeah.
But he hasn't given up much of sacks or nothing like that. I think it's just Colt McKivitz trying to gel in as an offensive line because he's becoming a full-time starter. So I think I had to tell the rest of those guys, I say, hey, give it a few more games. Let's see how it plays out because it's too soon to judge on the player's performance because I played offensive line and it takes a while to gel. You have to play a lot of game reps and all that stuff. So once you start to gel, once you start to communicate with the team and start working as a unit, bro, it comes together, bro. But I feel like Colt McKivitz is going to be he's going to be okay. I think he's a lot better than McGlinchey. McGlinchey's looking terrible in Denver.
Yeah.
All that stuff. But
so, and that's what you already know Dan Quinn see that, man. I believe he's going to do. He's going to get either Micah on that right side or lined up in front of the center. He's been doing it a lot. He's been moving Micah all over the place. And, we got our guy Osa Digizua. He's been, coming out there wreaking havoc as well. One thing that I have to give a lot of credit for is Brock Purdy, man. He know how to get that ball out super fast. That's just how y'all offense is. That's something that we're working on our end because we're into the West Coast offense now. So the way that we got to be able to get to Brock Purdy. We have to sack him. That's his weakness. That's to me.
That's what everybody wants to do, bro. That's
it's easy.
That's the game plan. You guys want to pressure, but here's the problem. The Giants actually create the most pressure by blitzing Brock Purdy. And how did that work out?
It didn't work. The Giants, no. But they did give y'all a little bit of work, but it wasn't enough. Y'all overpowered them in all phases of the game. They tried their best. I give them that, but I think we got the players on defense that can wreak a little havoc on Purdy. We got to get to him. I know y'all hate talking about the NFC Championship game, but that's something.
It's a bad taste in my mouth, man. It's bad taste in my mouth. Like anytime I see that game, bro, I'm like saying, bro, we didn't have a quarterback. God, man,
but I'm talking about when Purdy was. I'm talking about when Purdy was in the game. The reason they got him, they was able to hit him. They got to him. I know that Kyle Shanahan not gonna make the same mistake. I'm sure he's gonna have extra protection on the right side.
Yeah, that's the problem with some of you guys. You guys are trying to force Brock Purdy. I don't know, bro. Brock Purdy's kind of made a little adjustments the previous years. Like I've questioned his arm strength a little bit, but he's kind of proven me wrong. But since we're going by your team's matchup, I had to look all over to your team in general. And there's some parts of the weakness I can admit about your team because I was just talking to one of your boys, which is Duke Bothers. We were talking about this weakest link, bro. Your linebackers can't tackle. That's what I've been noticing.
I would say that about LVE. LVE, he's the weakest link. Damone Clark, he's getting there. But LVE, I'm worried about that guy.
That's been the issue. That's been the complete issue. But then it comes down to your offense in the red zone, bro. It's ranked. I think it's ranked 29 in the NFL, which is one of the stats that nobody even talks about. I watched this game because as an outside looking in, I see that your defense picks up the slack. I think your defense is outscoring more of your offense. Do you agree or disagree?
Yeah, that's true. Right now, what's been going on around is we're a front running team, and I can't deny that because the defense is, wreaking havoc, giving us great ball position, scoring points. Special teams also picking up on the slack as well. It was a time when in a Jason Garrett era when I prayed for times like that. I'm not taking if they want to score the points, let them score the points, man. But I understand when it comes to a point, offense got to score a touchdown. So right now, the red zone is an issue. But I also stress to a lot of Cowboy fans, the media, they're going to highlight that. Nobody talking about the Eagles' red zone woes. They have red zone woes too. But with us being the Cowboys, it's highlight. A lot of teams got red zone, issues. But we're learning a new offense too. We got young players that still, going through their growing pains. Like we got Luke Maker, the tight end. It was an opportunity in that Patriots game. He could have caught. All he had to do is catch the ball in the red zone, catch the ball in the end zone. We scored a touchdown. Nobody talks about that. Jake Ferguson, another young tight end. If he would have caught that ball when we played the Giants, it would have been a red zone touchdown. It's just little stuff like that we got to adjust, get a little bit better on. We did get a fullback. His name Hunter Lupke. He's from what's that? South Dakota State. He, to me, hey, don't be offended. In my opinion, by his college tape, he reminds me a lot of. He has a little Kyle Juszczyk in him, just a little bit.
Well, it's not a far off comparison. I've heard about him. He's I think he was a running back at South North Dakota State. He was playing with Trey Lance that year. Yeah, but he had the versatility. He was a versatile type player. Yes. I heard he had some interesting draft grade. I heard he was a late round to maybe a fourth round grade. I don't know about the red zone woes, bro. Have you seen how we've been able to score at those points, bro?
They got to replace McCaffrey.
We got McCaffrey, bro, but I don't think you guys understand the red zone roles, bro. If you're scoring over 30 points, there's not a problem, bro. It's all about consistency. And that's the problem with Dallas, bro. You have to be consistent in the red zone. So to answer Tavis Banks' question, bro, I disagree. Isn't 30 points a game not an issue in the red zone if you're scoring and capitalizing?
You're getting that on offense, correct? Y'all haven't really scored on defense, have you?
But it's all about getting the points. I think when the defense complements by shutting down the
opposing team. Y'all score most of our points on offense, basically.
Let me give you a fun stat when it comes to the previous 4 games. The Niners defense has allowed 6 points on every halftime game. So no other teams score after that. So if you look at the previous game, when we played the Steelers, all they had was 6 points. That was it. That was it from
Oh,
there.
I thought they
That was it. They didn't get nothing. They didn't get nothing. Oh, you want to talk about another team that didn't get nothing? The Rams. They only scored 6 points after we pressured Stafford. Stafford didn't get nothing after that. Oh, let's go on with the Giants. The Giants only got just 6 points, and that's it the rest of the way. And then the Cardinals, just that failed 2-point conversion, and that was it. That was it. The Cardinals didn't even sniff the end zone after that.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I want to just debunk that because the red zone is one of the best. It's top 5.
We're gonna see how y'all do that against our defense, man. Now our defense can stop teams in the red zone as well. We force a lot of teams to score field goals.
But saying that we're worse in the red zone, bro, you might need to do some more research, bro. Scoring 30 points a game is
I didn't see the grade on y'all red zone. I didn't see y'all red zone.
If you're scoring 30 points, over 30 points a game, that's not the worst in the red zone.
Yeah.
You're gonna get. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. As like when your offense is moving on the field, as long as you're getting the 30+ points or so, bro. As long as you're getting that, and as long as, dude, you can get the field goals, the touchdowns, all you want. But if your defense holds up like they are, who are we judging? Like look like for the Cowboys, bro. Your defense scores points, right?
Yeah.
They make up for that shit. Who cares if you guys beat the Giants 40-0, bro? You guys won. That's what matters. It's all about winning.
I agree with that. People will try to dice that up. And basically what the media is trying to do is kind of like they trying to separate our team. They're trying to like, hey, your defense doing so much, why the offense not stepping up?
I like this comment. But we blew out the Giants. But did you guys beat the Cardinals? Let me ask that question.
It don't always work that way, man. You gotta think. Context matters too, because we also was missing 3 offensive linemen. Now we never had our full offensive linemen play in a game since 2021.
If you're looking at the opponents that we play, who have Dallas played? Let's ask that too. I mean, I'll admit. Okay, I'll admit.
We both played mid teams.
Yeah, we played mid teams,
but we handled them. That's all that matters.
Pittsburgh wasn't that bad of a football team. Everybody was calling them a team that's hard to beat at Pittsburgh. If you think about it,
I thought they would have gave y'all a game.
The Rams, bro, they were Super Bowl champions not that long ago. Has anybody forgot about the Rams? They might even be in the mix to be second place. Like, look at Seattle. Seattle got beat by the Rams. The Rams actually gave Bengals a problems. I think the Rams. Hey, you know what? This may sound crazy, bro. But if the Rams upset the Eagles, are you guys gonna keep that same energy with the Rams being mid-team, bro?
I don't think the Rams are too. I think they are like one of the best teams y'all played so far.
Yeah, I think that's the only true team we play, bro. But what if they beat the Eagles? What's gonna happen? Are we gonna get our props?
Yeah, hey, I'm giving y'all props. I'm not knocking y'all at all.
Oh yeah,
y'all are the real deal.
Okay, but the South Tex guy, bro, did you guys beat the Cardinals? Let me ask that question.
Okay. Oh, you talking about the comments?
Yeah, but dude, the Rams, bro. I think the Rams are going to be the real test for you guys too. If you guys play them, they're going to be a little more physical.
Yeah, we as far as the Rams, we got to just defensively, I feel like we'll be able to take it. I think we'll be able to handle it.
Yeah, I mean,
I gotta see it for myself, man.
I think when we look at our opponents, bro, it doesn't matter who we play. We just play by our schedule and go from there. I get that a lot from those. You guys are not the ones I deal with the most. It's those delusional ghost Rams fans. Like the reason why I call them ghost fans, bro, because
the came out of nowhere.
They're nowhere to be found, and there's not the loyalty I have a reason to question some of them.
They
make Eagle fans look great. They make Eagle fans look like the nicest people on earth because they disappeared.
The Eagle fans, they'll talk their trash, but if they lose, they'll still stick around. Some of them go ghost. I got a lot of Eagle trolls that be on me on Twitter. They talk they trash, they beat me on me.
Dude,
but they disappear.
Dude, we haven't even reached our potential yet, bro. There's been a couple of games we didn't even have our other receiver, bro. Let me name you a guy. When we played Arizona, Debo wasn't a factor in our offense. Yeah. He was a decoy. He was hurt.
Kittle still haven't even arrived.
Kittle is not even a factor. That's the scary part. That's the scary part. Like,
watch he have a game.
You guys don't overlook Kittle. Like, okay, you guys have to pick your poison, right? You got to pick your poison. So when we played the New York Giants on a short week, Ayuk wasn't playing. Ayuk was not playing. That Ayuk's actually, I'll be honest with you. I think Brandon Ayuk is our entire freaking offense on as a receiver, bro. Like nobody talks about him. Nobody talks about him. They talk about Debo because he does everything. They talk about McCaffrey because he's breaking records and all that stuff, but nobody's even giving Brandon Ayuk his respect.
Let me tell you something. Cowboys got Brandon Ayuk circled. Cowboys got Christian McCaffrey circled. Cowboys got they know who to look for, man. We not overlooking nobody on y'all team, man. We not overlooking nobody now. Now you do have a great point. It's pick your poison. So that's why I say we gotta get to Brock Purdy. We gotta get to him. We gotta rattle him up. We gotta make him go through his reads. That's how you gotta beat this team. I know it's easier said than done, but it can be done. So and another way of us, kind of maintaining y'all as well. Is controlling time of possession. Now, this is something that Mike McCarthy did well. He did that actually with the Jets, because the Jets have a good defense. Everybody thought that this is the same defense they've been bragging about all offseason. They actually gave the Chiefs a little run for their money. We managed to tire out their defense. If we can be able to do the same thing for you guys and keep your offense on the sideline, that could be a factor as well. We're not trying to throw out high numbers. We want to keep this. It could be 9-9 until the very end, and if we score a field goal.
I think that's the important key for you guys is that have more time of possession.
And that's what Mike McCarthy is 9 times 10 trying to do right now. He's trying to get to the point where we don't want to. The problem we had with Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore wanted to light up the scoreboard, be flashy, do all this extra stuff. Mike McCarthy, he wants to keep it simple. He wants to just run that clock out. He ain't trying to get, he's trying to control the game. Now, this would be his biggest test this year because, y'all legit team, and this game is very, very important because we're already like a half a game or one game behind you and the Eagles. If we lose, we be 2 games behind y'all. And we trying to get one or more seeds.
Let's say hypothetically, bro. Let's say hypothetically the Rams pull the upset on the Eagles and the Niners, they just had to win this game. The Niners or Cowboys, they win, they can either get the number 1 seed right off the bat.
Yeah.
That's what could possibly happen. But for what I gotta say about this matchup for the Niners to win this game, bro, is we gotta definitely protect Purdy upright. I think mostly it makes up because McCaffrey runs the ball very effectively. And the weakest part of your defense is they don't control the outside runs as good, bro. So that's where you guys have struggled the most. I think your secondary is clicking as a unit because, I don't like your rankings of you got to be more realistic on your rankings, bro. Like Bland is a good player, but don't get me wrong. I watched this kid play at Fresno State.
Yeah.
No, he's at least maybe like top 14 at least, bro. I'm not
coming up, man. He upcoming.
He's a backup playing behind Diggs, bro. Like,
I made this list. I made this list last in the beginning of the all.
Yeah, he's good, but I wouldn't put him up there right away, bro.
I'm pumping him up because he had 5 interceptions and he didn't even play a whole year. Like he played half of the year. 5 interceptions.
Yeah, the problem is, bro, like the problem with how some of you guys are making adjustments on the game plan is it's not going to be easy to shut down McCaffrey. Who else are you guys going to shut down? That's the question. It's not just McCaffrey you guys have to focus on. You're going to forget a certain individual, and that individual is going to have a field day.
The problem that we had against y'all in the divisional game, we managed Debo, we managed McCaffrey. I'm not trying to say, It was another running back y'all had. I can't even think of his name.
Mitchell.
Yeah, Elijah Mitchell broke out, and that's what just basically put the dagger in us. When he broke out and had that drive all the way down to the end zone, that hurt. Our defense was gassed at that time because They did their job. Our offense just couldn't put points on the board, and y'all just basically said, "All right, come on, finish them off." And that's basically what happened to us. So yeah, it's they definitely pick your poison, but our offense has to put points on the board.
That's where I'm kind of like saying, bro, like it's hard for you guys to feel too confident.
Right.
At the end of the day, bro, like how you guys are gonna beat us if your offense is not like in the good red zone, bro. Like I feel like that's where Niners excelled the most. Last I checked, y'all shut down to 12 points. I mean, dude, why is an Eagle fan like riding on a Cowboy? Bro? That's not a real fan, bro. He can't be riding on a rival, bro. I'm sorry. You don't see me riding
He's still mad, man. He mad about
You don't see me ride on a Rams fan, bro. I'm sorry. Real fans don't ride on rivals nuts. I'm putting it out there, bro. I might question your fanhood if you're gonna ride a rival, bro. That's like me riding on the Raiders, bro. I would never ride on the Raiders. But like, dude, I have a lot of respect for the Eagles fans as general, bro. I respect passionate fans, bro, but you cannot hate us, bro. You guys beat us in the playoffs. You guys beat us. I'm not making excuses. I'm one of the most realistic 49ers fans you'll ever meet. You'll respect me more. You'll even want to give me a big amount of beer, bro. I chill, bro. I don't make excuses. Like
that's my guy Twins, but he always in the chat, so I guess he was like, "Hey, let me go ahead and have my boy Cole back today." But no, he want y'all to win. He want the 49ers to beat us.
I think he was talking about, like, if you look at the comment, he did say that. What was he refer? Oh, so he was attacked. I thought he was going at my team because he said something about Dallas beating us in the playoffs next year. Maybe I must misreading.
Yeah, the Eagle fans are 49er fans Sunday night.
I mean, I'm not one of those fans. I'm not
one
of
those. They
want
to beat us.
I'm not one of those Niner fans, bro. I'm like, if you see a lot of my contents, bro, I wasn't one of those guys. I didn't make excuses. I gave y'all the credit, and a lot of the Philadelphia fan base have more respect for me than majority of the Niners content creators. Like a lot of Philadelphia Eagle fans respect me more than those other top guys because I actually kind of gave the credit where it was due. They don't even like Grant Cohn. They hate him. That's how much Philadelphia fans, they hate certain other people, but they like me. Yeah. Yeah. But hey, man, you know what? You know, if Dak can play a mistake-free football game, I think this can be a ball game. But that's
what I was going to pivot to. Okay, so it's going to come down to the quarterbacks, and of course, Dak Prescott been getting a lot of heat because of his turnovers from last year. A lot of people so far he only has one interception, and that was from a play that he forced. He was just trying to force an end zone. Of course, when you're behind, you're trying to make a play. He forced it into triple coverage. They got intercepted. Other than that, he's been completely with the ball. My concern about this is, yes, I want Dak Prescott to be careful with the football. I don't want him to make costly mistakes, but I don't want Mike McCarthy to be too conservative. Because when you be too conservative, you playing it safe, and it prevent. And that's one of our roles when it came to the end zone. I mean, the red zone, being too careful, playing all these safe plays instead of just making a play, throwing it to the end zone, giving the ball to your playmaker. Or running the ball in the end zone for crying out loud.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta at least have that. You guys gotta at least be aggressive in the red zone. Like, try to run the ball too.
Yes, like the Dak Prescott of old. In situations like that, RPO. He'll run right into the end zone. That's the Dak I remember. Ever since that, he hasn't really done that much, and I like to see him extend plays with his legs a little bit more than I have been seeing so far. He done that a couple of times against y'all, but I need to see a little bit more of that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what? Since we're going by how I can see this game come down to it, is maybe if Dak uses his legs a little more, like he needs to go. He needs to be Michael Vick out there or freaking Lamar Jackson.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't even.
No, but he has to have at least a factor as a runner, like move the chains a little more, like be that kind of guy. Not the one that's reckless. No. Like he needs to be the guy that moves the chains. And if your receivers are not open, that's where we mostly struggle is against the mobile quarterbacks. But lately, we've been able to limit it a little bit. So
he needs to do like how Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is not a mobile quarterback. He extends the plays with his legs. when it's not there, he just takes off. If you see man coverage, he's taking off. He's going straight to the chains. That's what Dak needs to do. You know, that can
he needs to be able to move a little more, because if you want to play us and beat us, bro, you got to at least extend the plays. Yeah, you got to keep our defense honest, and you got to run, bro. Like Dak has to run, because if Tony Pollard's not going to be able to be effective, then you might have to mix it up with Dak running the ball a little bit, because he's built like a linebacker and he can run over people.
Well, we're different now when it comes to the run game, because we have Tony Pollard, we have our RB2 Rico Dowdle. He's a very hard runner. He's been doing good, very good so far. And we also have Deuce Vaughn, and we got Hunter Lipke. You know, so Deuce, he hasn't really done much right now so far. Like, he hasn't really done much. I'm just,
supposedly he's your Darren Sproles as well.
Yeah, he hasn't really done much. We haven't seen that much of an explosive game from him. He made a couple plays, but nothing too effective. Now we have been putting in. Mike McCarthy has been mixing in Kavontae Turpin as a running back. So,
isn't he like the returner you guys got? Like he returns good kicks.
Yeah. So he's our returner. But Mike McCarthy also put him in the running back rotation as well. He broke out some very, very good runs. He has that speed is just crazy. But the thing that I'm concerned about Turpin is his ball handling skills is horrible. Like every time he has a ball, he might fumble it. He'll fumble it. They punched the ball out of his hands last week when he broke out free, but luckily he was able to recover it. But he makes a lot of mistakes.
I mean, you're gonna see that with any other guy who's playing a lot of games. But for a returner, at least he has the skill set to take it to the house or something like that. We've tried it with Ray McLeod, and he is a returner. We try to use him in jet sweep plays, and it's worked in our favor at times. But then it's at times he fumbles. I don't want to do jet sweeps. I mean, jet sweeps is effective. It can be effective if you like excel or execute it the right way. It can go from a big, huge chunk of yards. Here's the thing we might be able to do, bro. Since Debo's fully healthy, we might use him just like how the Cardinals use Rondé Moore.
Yeah,
you might with that. You might have to watch out for that play, because what Rondé Moore did on that play, bro, that was like a huge chunk. Was it like a 45-yard run touchdown that he did?
Yeah, it was around that range. One thing, how y'all special teams? Because I got Bones. He might pull a rabbit out his house game.
Our special teams has kind of been solid. It's not that bad. Yeah. I mean, I can't question our kicker, because I had a little criticism during the offseason, and it just wasn't like he's turned out pretty good. He hasn't missed a single kick this year, which is cool. But our special teams unit, the only issue I have with the special teams unit, which is it's already getting fixed right now, was the way how some of our special teams does the return or fair catch interference, and that's what really caused field position. But I think other than that, we've been able to negate the big plays. But our
I see special teams being a factor in this game.
Yeah, I think it has to come down to Ray or Turbin making that big run.
Yeah, I can about fake or punts, block punts, maybe a fake field goal. We did that last week,
or last second field goal or something. I mean, it could be one or the other. I mean, we don't know what the outcome of the game is going to be, but I think as far as like you guys have to execute on the red zone. So
yeah.
I don't have a problem with your defense, because it does a really good job on the turnover department. But I think when it comes down to your offense, it's just like you guys have to score.
It's like, the crazy thing about it, we moved the ball very effectively. Like, we can move the ball no problem. It's like whenever we get to that red zone area, we just can't. We've been having problems like punching it in. But like, we could throw a fade to CeeDee Lamb, or we can throw, a good pass to our tight ends, they extend the plays and stuff like that. But that red zone, I hope we have enough firepower to overcome it, man. As important as game is, this is what I don't want my team to have. I don't want this to be their Super Bowl. I don't want them to just go all out and then they start feeling themselves. And we over here screwing up against teams that we don't have no business screwing up, like Chargers. We gotta stay in California and play the Chargers. Then we gotta go out and play the Rams. It's still a lot more football to be played, so I don't want they all towards this game just because they want revenge from playoff games.
So you're telling me like you guys are going into this California game trip like you guys are playing from. Well, are you playing the Rams at Dallas or is it at SoFi again?
They come to us. But we got to. We got to stay in California to play the Chargers.
I mean, the Chargers, like LA. Let's be honest.
That's our home.
It seems more like a Cowboys game, to be honest.
That's our home game. Yeah.
It's like poor Chargers. That's like goddamn. They had then again. You look at how the poor Rams had. They had a freaking dude. They get outnumbered by fan base a lot. And the sad part is, bro, they had to pay some fake fans to attend the parade.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it, bro, but I know a lot of people in LA, and there's even some Raider fans. They told me that Rams are not the legit fans in LA, bro. Like everybody says.
They're not.
Like, dude, you can't even fill up a stadium.
Charger fans are the same. Charger fans are the same. They don't have
fans are the same. You know what? The NFL really wanted was the Raiders, and the NFL said, "Nah, we'll give you the Rams and Chargers."
Crazy, man. It's crazy. I mean,
who pays fans? Who pays fake fans to go to a damn parade? I question that.
Yeah.
But as far as my concern, as far as like how I feel we need to do, like I feel like you guys do have a good defensive line. That's gonna be the interesting factor is how we're gonna hold up on your guys' D line. And the pressure on Brock Purdy, let's see how he handles that pressure. I think that's gonna be the question. Can he handle pressure like Dallas's defense? We have yet to see that, but it could be the answer. It could be maybe the Cowboys can slow him down, or maybe it might just bite them in the you know what. So,
yeah, you gotta see, man. Hey, it's gonna be a very good. I cannot wait, man. Before we go ahead and get to the end of this show, I know you got stuff to do. I did want to ask you. Okay, so this franchise, this rivalry between our franchises go way back to like the 70s. Really to the the 60s. Because we played our first game in 1960 when we first came. We first team, and then ever since then, like we always rotated. What team owned which team. I looked at the chart. I wish I had it on the thing, but it's always been a rotation of we owned y'all for a couple of games. And you come back and you own us. And that and the last time we had like a 3-game winning streak was 2016, 2017, and 2020. Now y'all had y'all winning streak on us 2021, 2022, and now let's see if y'all do it again this year. So it's a 19-19 series, I believe. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy how that works out. And
there was a couple of ties, right? Wasn't there like a tie or two?
It was 2-0, but it was one tie, but it was 2 games that went to overtime. 2 or 3 games.
No, I'm not a big fan of ties, bro. I don't like ties. I think it needs
I don't want to tie no game.
I think tie needs to be out of the NFL, bro. It has no business with the NFL in general, bro. Like, if you are going to go by wins and losses, bro, it needs to stay as wins and losses. Ties, bro. I don't care if it goes to like a million overtimes, bro. Just get the damn game over with. Do the college rules. You know how the college does it? Like, put it at that yard line area. And if they missed a field goal, at least they have that last try to go for it again. Go make it interesting.
Oh man, we can't.
You know how the college football does it, right? You know how the system is in college. Yeah, doesn't it work well?
I think they got to the point where they have to have a winner. I don't think they go by ties in college football.
But that's just how it should be. Bro. You don't need a tie.
Yeah. But So what is your favorite 49ers Cowboys moment?
Man, it's a long time to remember, but
we got a lot of stuff
It's
that
got to come down with the win column, but it's a tough one, man. I gotta say the day where TL taunt the star, and then my dad, my old man was kind of having that little reaction, like, "How dare you disrespect the star?" and all that stuff, and I was just like, I was just a little kid having fun with it, but I was just. I guess I was like in middle school back then, or something.
Yeah.
My dad was just like. My dad was freaking too damn serious. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He's a diehard Cowboys fan, but he was one of them dudes, bro. But I was just on the other side, and everybody just kept saying, "Why are you on the other side? Why'd you?" It was because I found the purpose of a team I like, bro. And I like that some of the family members, I should encourage any other family members to not force feed these kids to be a fan of another team, bro. Like, my mom didn't even want it that way. She said, if you like the Cowboys, that's good, but if you don't, just be a fan of another team you like. She wasn't like some of those. Yeah.
Yeah, my dad is still a fan, so we go at it.
But that's how it should be, bro. They shouldn't have to force feed them into like something.
Mm-hmm.
Like I see a lot of these Raider fans do that. They do that to their kids when there's actually a couple of them I know who want to be Niner fans.
Yeah, man. I got my kids. Well, my daughter, my son's too small right now. He a little newborn, but my daughter, she grew up watching me watch the Cowboys, so of course. She's
gonna follow, but
and we out here in Atlanta, so my wife, she's a Atlanta Falcons fan. When we came. Of course, they stunk ever since.
Oh man,
you gotta
put up with the Falcons stuff. Okay.
I had to save it from the Falcons, man. That's how it is, man. But
yeah, my lady's. I guess in a way, my lady's a Raider, but
oh man.
In a way she is, but I think she's kind of falling into the line with the same team. I told her you don't have to follow the same boat as me.
Yeah.
I told her don't follow me. I told her don't copy what I do. And I always tell that. And then my mom's like started to say, "Hey, we're gonna beat you guys this Sunday." And I said, "Okay, we'll see.
Y'all play the Raiders.
I'll call you. Yeah, my mom was like saying, "We're gonna beat you this Sunday." I'm like, "All right, we'll see what happens."
Oh man.
Nah, I mean, I see her every once a week, but yeah.
Well, my favorite moment is in the NFC Championship game. Actually, kind of we lost. It was a good moment because we stunk the first half of that game. Like y'all was blowing us out. I just like the fight had came back, because you gotta think, man. Jimmy Johnson was in the building. We had Brian Switzer. It was horrible. I mean. Switzer. Barry Switzer. I'm talking about Brian.
Yeah, Barry Switzer was your guys' coach. Yeah, Oklahoma legend.
Yeah, he was basically riding the coattails of Jimmy Johnson's team.
Johnson. Yeah.
And it's those moments alone. I'm like, y'all were blowing this out. And like a fight, it was a good game to watch. But hey, one thing I can respect about your guys' team, and this is something I tell Cowboy fans reflecting over the Dak. You gave Young, man. It was a moment we owned. Like Steve Young could not beat the Cowboys.
He had to get the monkey off his back a little bit.
And that's why I'm like, hey, that could be a thing for Dak Prescott. Let's see what he do, man.
We'll see, man. But here's the thing, bro. Back in that championship where Steven got the monkey over his back, this was a 7-year-old me, bro. Just seeing the reaction of my family being upset. A lot of tears of you guys, bro. It was just like I couldn't decide which one to go with. But once I saw the team get to the Super Bowl, and I saw how they blew the Chargers up.
Yeah.
My mom just said, what my mom saw when I was watching that game? She just told me, I got a feeling you're going to be a Niners fan. She's I could just tell right off the bat. She just said, you're smiling. You like Steve Young or whatever that quarterback is. Because that was the guy I've always been a fan of. He's always been one of my favorite players. I think I think Steve Young was one of the main reasons why I became such a Niners fan to this day, because he was breaking records in the league with passing yards. He was in discussion for MVP. This guy was doing it all. Jerry Rice was at that point of his career, but he had guys like freaking John Taylor and quite a few other dudes. And then J.J. Stokes was a guy we got in 95, but still. We had some ballers, bro. Steve Young came from Tampa Bay where he was coming through a rough patch.
Yeah.
And he had to get
Shoot, man. But good moments. Glad that we was able to resurge up that rivalry, in a playoff type of vibe. I would like for us to, meet, going by how this game goes, meet each other in the NFC Championship game. That'd be a great, man.
Yeah, it'd be a great matchup. But to answer Willie's question, bro, it's because we've been limited on him. He's been injured, so that's why he didn't get much targets the following week. But he should be good to go. He should be good to go this week because we were being cautious. We were being very cautious. We were using him as a decoy that week.
I think
not this week. He's not. He's practicing. He's fully healthy. He's limited in participation. And the good news is we're going to have Juwan Jennings back. Mr. I knocked out Diggs out of the game a little bit.
Yeah, he was talking trash. Too bad Diggs can't, come out there and handle it, man.
But that's the one thing I'm going to miss about because Diggs was throwing shit at him now, bro. He's like,
but that dude was talking trash to Diggs, and Diggs like,
you know what matchup I'm kind of excited to watch, bro? I want to see how Darren Bland does against freaking Jennings or whatever they got in the matchup. I think it's going to be Ayuk. So, okay, let me ask you a question. Like, what matchup are you excited about this Sunday night?
Man, I want to see who's going to outshine. Is it going to be Parsons or is it going to be Bosa? I want to see.
Yeah.
Bosa's going to be quiet too.
Okay. I want to see who outshines between Dak or Purdy.
Okay.
How about that?
Let's do that. Let me tell you this, man. This is what I believe. I believe that Mike have been holding some plays back. I think they've been circling this game. That's all we talked about in the offseason.
Okay.
They circled the 49ers game. They looking ahead to the 49ers. They want to get that bad taste out of it.
So that's what you guys circle in the calendar. Okay, so I'm gonna circle that.
Man, I'm just gonna be rich.
I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna send that. I'm gonna send it to Kyle Shanahan on Santa Clara. I'm gonna say, hey, this is what
they know it. They know already.
Yeah, I'm just playing around, bro. I'm just messing around.
Yeah, that's why they got Trey Lance.
Yeah,
they got Trey Lance. Remember we were talking about earlier? They got Trey Lance for just for y'all, man. They was like, let me go ahead and sacrifice the draft pick. So
you guys got Trey. Is he gonna go? They know what they're gonna do. They're gonna run this.
My thing is, I think it's kind of I think it's cap because I'm like Dan Quinn knows what Shanahan does.
He knows how Shanahan runs. I don't think it makes any difference. But then again, I'm kind of throwing like what is it? I guess I could just throw in another circle part where if you thought Trey's gonna help you, then maybe we got your old leftover call. Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown's giving us some. He's saying this is what they're running, man. They're gonna do this.
That dude don't know the defense, man. That dude don't know.
You know this, man. I'll just play.
All them yards. He be getting
cooked I just stole the Chris Tucker reference. Like you know this.
He not even like is he getting playing time?
I think he's added to the roster right now because of the injuries, but I think he might get some snaps. So we'll see. Yeah, he's been added to the roster right now. Because I think on the Giants game, we couldn't get him onto the roster because he wasn't up to speed and they weren't confident about his health. Yeah, now he's fully recovered from my understanding. But I think he didn't get to play the Cardinals game, but he'll be up to speed by then.
If y'all put Anthony Brown on the field, Dak Prescott's done his ass.
Is Cooks playing? Yeah,
Cook's playing.
Oh, you know,
he hasn't been a big factor yet.
Yeah, you want to know a fun fact about Cooks?
What?
He's from Stockton, and he grew up a Niners fan. That man was like straight up.
That means he's gonna play real hard against y'all. Then that's how those players want to play for a particular team. They want to be like, oh, so y'all didn't want to hit me.
No, it's not that we didn't draft him. At the time, there was just a lot of high spots, bro. We were good at one point, bro.
Man.
Oh, so you guys are a little too excited, bro. You know, this is not me being overconfident, but you know, realistically, if your offense can actually execute on the red zone, then I might have a different opinion. But I know this may rub you guys the wrong way. But I say it's gonna.
We gotta see it. We gotta see it ourselves. I'm being real with it. I gotta see it. I can't brag about my offense right now because right now we're still figuring things out. Our defense got to show up. That's basically where we at. If our defense shows up and be able to maintain y'all while we score points, That's all we gotta do. The offense gotta show.
You guys have to be able to hold on our offense, and at least your offense has to keep up with us in order.
We gotta put up 26 points.
Yeah, I've seen we face some teams that we face some teams in the red zone issues, bro, and it doesn't look pretty. I don't know the stats of what we played, even though you guys said we played some scrub. I don't know, bro. The Rams are not that bad.
I was just really referring towards the Steelers and the Giants.
The Giants, I don't know, bro. It was on a short week. It wasn't like
Giants are trash, man.
Yeah, the Giants are trash, but it wasn't like we just played them the following Sunday.
Yeah.
Bro. No, we played
y'all had a short week. Yeah, I agree. But the Giants,
we didn't even have Ayuk.
Yeah, hey, it's fine.
It could have been 40 points if I'm being honest.
I ain't downgrading y'all win. because people do us like that. So hey,
I think scoreboards and styles. I think scoreboard and styles just don't really matter as long as you win.
Yeah, that's all. I said we can win if we 9-6. I wouldn't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? I just want that win.
It's just all about the wins, bro. It's not going to be it's not going to be a perfect game, bro. Like, okay, like the way you guys play the Giants, that is a damn good, perfect game. But then when I look at the stats, nope, offense had to do a little bit. They need to do a little bit better.
Yeah. Well, in that game, we didn't even really have to. They didn't have to do anything.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't show much, but that's still a lot they could have put in the board.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's a perfect example. Yeah, that's a perfect example. But if you look at the rest of the stats, bro, it doesn't show that you guys' offense was moving much.
Yeah. I say that our offense put up the best game so far. You know, we was able to put in more points. They starting to figure each other out a little bit more. We scored on defense, but we still was able to score on offense as well.
Yeah, I think that's what you guys got to do, bro. You guys got to complement one another because if you don't, it's going to be the other way around.
Yeah, we definitely. But so, hey, I appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah. Hey, a few more things, bro. Let's do some X factors and then do the score prediction, man. Let's not get over with this, man. Come on. So let's do X factors. Okay. So name me. So which 3 players on the Cowboys have to step up this matchup against the Niners?
Dak Prescott and Deron Bland. Those are 3. Deron Bland, especially because I believe that y'all gonna pick on. I think y'all
okay. All right, so I gotta say Brock Purdy, and on defense, it's got to be Javon Hargrave getting on Prescott, man. So let me think of another guy. Oh yeah, he starts with the name Ayuk, and Ayuk's got to be a factor. But I think as far as the score prediction, man, you leave me a score prediction, and I'll give you one before we end.
Okay. Man, I hate doing these. I do. I would say score would be 17-12 Cowboys.
Woo! 5 points? All right, taking my gloves off. I don't see that, brother. I don't see that.
Oh, okay. I'm not just say 18. 18-12 Cowboys.
It's all right, bro. It's all right. I'll give you a hard time. But seriously, bro, this is how it's going to start. In the first half, you guys are going to be in this ball game a little bit. Second half, we're going to close it all the way. And the Niners are going to score 31-16. And that's it. I know that sounds confident, bro, but I feel like this is how I feel about my team, bro. I
heard it, man. Y'all gonna put that many points on us? Let's see, man.
Bro.
I don't see it. I can't see y'all putting 31 points on us.
Have you guys your offense? Can your offense keep up with us?
Bro. I just think the way how our defense is right now, our defense taking this game so serious, I don't think they're gonna allow 30.
Did you give up 28 to the Cardinals?
But they wasn't focused on the Cardinals game. It's a whole new game. Man. They don't care. They didn't respect the Cardinals. They respect God. They got to come.
Okay, all right, man. Hey, but may the best team win, bro.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be a good one, man. Either way it goes, it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be very exciting to watch. Way better than the game we watched last weekend. So we good.
We can agree on that. But yeah, dude, may the best team, bro. And it's all good, bro. You know, I'm just you know. I wouldn't say I'm overlooking you guys. I just want to see how your offense could do, bro, because that's the question.
Yeah, that's the question we all got, man. We need to see how they're gonna step up. But let the chat know where they can find you. I got your tag, your YouTube tag down there.
Yeah.
So let them know what you're doing on and stuff.
Yeah, Cole, I definitely appreciate you having me on the show, bro. Despite you representing the Cowboys, bro, you are good in my book, just like my family is. But if you guys want to check out some realistic 49ers content, it's not going to be your Kool-Aid channel. It's going to be the real talk stuff. Check out CG Ruthless 49ers Talk, man, because I'm not going to just talk some delusional nonsense. I want to talk some real nonsense. So you're not going to get some of that cookie cutter shit.
Oh, yeah, and I respect that, man. I ran to some crazy 49er fans on Twitter, and they've been talking a lot of trash. I just be quiet. I said, okay, you got to see me after the game. That's all. Win or lose.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not gonna be hard to find.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right here. I'm right here, bro. So I'm always
all day, man. It's gonna be good, man. But hey, y'all take care.
All right, man.